Hello everybody, my name is Wifies and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a bit different because it's not going to be Redstone, it's not going to be Sky Wars, and it's not going to be, it's not going to be something like that. It's going to be a bit different than a normal video. Two things, I know I haven't done Redstone in a while, that is going to come up in the next episode. And if you like this intro, then comment down below because it's just something new and I want to know if you like it. But what we're going to be discussing today is Mineplex events. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is exactly what I'm going to be trying to do in this episode. I'm going to be addressing you and telling you what exactly a Mineplex event is, how to make one, what's the purpose, and how it works. And let's jump right in. So, let's begin with what an MPS event is. In my own words, I say that an MPS event is something like a testing facility, more on that later, where people on the event team, more on that later also, abuse features and create totally weird game mods that alter the game and basically break it. But I did a little research and found two posts that really helped me understand things. The first one being a post on the Mineplex forums by Senior Mod S Snip on October 7th, 2017. Here is what they said. Events are special servers hosted by the Community Events Management Team and Event Assistance members. It's basically an MPS, Mineplex Player Server, but with special commands that allow us to play some more fun games. This is extremely useful, out of the quote, this is extremely useful to understand what an MPS event actually is. The other article I found is an article from the Mineplex Wiki, and it states, hosted events on Mineplex are overseen by the community management and community assistance teams and revolve around a theme, such as completing special challenges, or playing a modified version of a mini-game. Most are located either on the event server or on the TeamSpeak server. This is less useful than the first one, but it definitely shows that this is a thing that is happening, it's popular, and that explains why the mini-games were so modified. Going back to 2014, when I was on Mineplex, wow, I'm old, I joined a survival game MPS where ghasts were flying around and it was alternating between night and day rapidly. I even got a sharpness 100 cookie. I thought these guys were hackers at the time, but now I realize that there's actually something more. That there's actually something, an event, and I could have stayed, instead I ran away because I was scared of the hackers. But games like this, Dragon Escape with Too Many Dragons, and things like that are exactly the sort of thing you find in an MPS event, and I hope that explains enough of what an MPS event is. But stay tuned as I address the other three things on this list. But before we do that, pay attention to the footage in the background. It is black and white, but it is some of the cool features that I recorded while being on an MPS event. Now we move on to number 2. You know what an MPS event is, but how do you make one? To make an MPS event, you have to join the event team that I mentioned earlier. If you don't know what an MPS is, you have to be legend rank or above in order to create one, using the command /MPS. I have two posts that help me explain this. The first one is a continuation from the one SS Snip posted. SS Snip says, and I quote, Event Assistance is a community team focused on organizing and hosting events. Since it's a community team, it's open to everyone when applications are up. We help the event managers host events, as well as other things such as map building and event suggestion and submissions for Mod plus EA. If you want me to sum it up, Event Assistance is a team that anyone can join if they meet the requirements. The other thing I found was a post on community assistance on the Mineplex forums. Here is what it reads. The community management and assistance team is working on many different projects and ideas to increase the relation between staff, development, and community, improving the transparency flow on Mineplex, solving issues on the network, and creating unique community-made events in cooperation with our events team and more. All team members are allowed to create and work on their own ideas and projects to make Mineplex a better place for all users. There are nearly no limits for any kind of project. We want to make sure to provide the best community-based work possible for you. Who can apply for community assistance? Everyone can apply. Regular members, premium members, staff members, everyone. We do not have a member limit, and we are always looking for new dedicated team members. You can apply for community assistance here. So I think those two posts pretty much sum it up. To make an MPS event, you must apply to the event team or event assistance team. These teams are part of the community teams, which are open to everyone. Now that you know, it's time to move on to the other two items on our list. Why are there MPS events, and what's the point? And how do you control them, and what actually goes on inside? What happens? But sadly, I don't want to make this episode too long. So if you want to see the other part and the other two items, be sure to tune in on Sunday the 22nd at about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be a link in the description of this video, but it won't take you anywhere until the 22nd. So, my name is Wifies. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.